Hey there, YouTube. It's been a while since I've been here. I know that you can probably see the door reflected in my eyeballs, but don't worry about that. Pay attention to all the rest of this. We are moved. We are now in North Carolina. We're not in Missouri anymore. But we've got our first hot challenge here in North Carolina. Now, my son, he thinks he can take the ghost pepper. So he's gonna eat some ghost pepper. He's not gonna be on camera, but you're probably gonna hear him in the background, wailing and screaming and ripping his garments, okay? As for me, because he can't do a pepper challenge by himself, I'm gonna do the Carolina Reaper. Straight up, whole thing. The only thing that's missing is the stem, okay? All I did was chop off the stem, so you guys can see. I didn't take anything out. The middle's still in there. It's still, looking like a love child between a rose and a thorny pepper thingy. So, Carolina Reaper. I was going to do half, but my wife is like, baby, if you're going to do a challenge, you might as well do the whole thing. So I'm down to the whole thing. Oh, damn, that smells hot. Whew.
Can I smell it?
Yeah, you can smell it. That's my son, if you heard him.
Doesn't smell that hot.
Child, you out your mind. You want to trade? I'll do the ghost pepper, you do the...
No!
Okay, so the ghost pepper comes out at about 1.1 million Scoville units, okay? And his being kind of nice to him, I gave him part of it, okay? Chopped off half, roughly. The vein is still in there. That's where the heat is. And there are a couple seeds, which also carry some heat. But here we go. That's his sliver. So, Gabriel, are you ready?
Yeah.
Okay. Now, I'm going to count to three.
Oh.
Sweet cheeks, you have a timer, right?
Mm-hmm.
Great. Here's what we're going to do. Gabriel, do you want to actually do the actual challenge? Let me tell you the rules first. You have to eat what you have and not drink anything for 5 minutes. Do you want to do the challenge, or you just want to try it and stick it in your mouth and chew it up and then go, oh my God, and start drinking tea? Which one are you going to do? Because if you're going to do the challenge, we got to shake on the challenge. Okay, he's going to shake. You cannot drink anything for 5 minutes after eating that, okay?
Okay.
If you do, you lose your challenge. My Pepsi, everybody, is over here on a coaster. Okay. As you can see, we have half of our China hutch. As with every move, the movers broke something. So we only have half of a hutch. But luckily for us, we were smart. We brought all the China with us, so none of that got broken. So we've got a pepper. Pick up your pepper with your gloved hand, sir.
Okay.
Okay. I'm going to say 3, 2, 1. Drop it in, okay? And, oh my God, I can't believe I'm doing this. After all the hot challenges I've done, this ranks out at 2.2 million Scoville units. His is at 1.1. Okay? Remember that. I'm eating this, and I've done challenges with 15 million Scoville, 30 million Scoville, but all of those pale in comparison to the real thing. So we're going to do this. 3, 2, 1, and down, okay? So, and when we down it, you start the timer, okay? Okay. We're gonna cheers. 3, 2, 1, in. So here we're crunchy munchies. The peppers that we have here are from the farmers market in Raleigh. So initially, there's no burn until you swallow. Then it starts to creep up on you. My son right now, his arms are flapping, his face is red. Swallow it, dude.
I can't.
Go ahead and spit it out. Spit it out. But you still have to wait 5 minutes. Okay. So, hiccups are starting, of course. As with any hot thing. Ooh, did you start the timer? Tried to swallow while hiccuping. Bad idea. Burning your throat? Yeah. Ride it out, brother. Ride it out, brother.
You'll be okay. Breathe.
Okay, so the pepper, a hell of a lot hotter. Drink. How much longer do I have?
3 minutes and 37 seconds.
Fuck it. Alright,
You can do it.
oh shit.
So about right now, I'm wondering why the hell did I even think of doing this? Yeah, it burns a lot at this point, as you can see. I will have a tear coming out of my eye here shortly.
Paper towel, please.
Okay, so you're gonna have to see me blow my nose. It happens a lot when I do these challenges, so you should be used to it by now. But the pepper, it really feels like you're sucking on a blowtorch. So that's how hot it gets.
So we got 2 minutes and 15 seconds. Blow it.
So, I know you can hear my son in the background, crying, kind of. He didn't really have any tears coming out of his mouth. He just had that whole, oh my god, what is going on inside my mouth look on his face. He wasn't too happy with the burn, but he did a good job.
My hands are tingling right now. I am tearing up.
So yeah, the tingly hands
man.
and the tingly
This hurts.
not
We should never done this
stuff that normally happens. And about this point, when I stand up, my stomach starts to hurt really bad. Again, a side effect of not eating, but we'll go over that later.
Baby, time. Time.
You got 33 seconds.
Okay. I'll be back afterwards. I'm gonna keep it running until my wife says it's time. Count me down from 10, please.
3, 2, 1. Time.
Okay, time is up. I didn't drink anything. I'll be back. Okay, so I had a massive stomach ache. It happens though when you don't eat before you do these things. It's only been about how long since I stopped recording?
15 minutes.
15 minutes? Okay, so it's been about 15 minutes. The burn left my mouth a long time ago, but it's my stomach that's hurting bad. That's why I'm eating an ice cream sandwich. Carbs and sugar help neutralize capsaicin, but when it's in your stomach, when you had stomach issues like I have. In fact, mine was moved in my wreck, so things just don't work the way they used to. However, my son didn't pass your challenge, but did do good, yes?
And I am with the heat. I'm at 100%.
Okay, so he feels better. He didn't eat his pepper. He spit it out. But that's only because I'm not an abusive father. He wanted to try it, so I let him. But he downed about,
Two glasses.
he had this, right? Okay, it's from Bojangles. They make sweet tea. There was about this much in there. He downed all that. And probably an entire can of Pepsi. No, half a can? Quarter
Not
can?
even half. Quarter can.
Okay, like a quarter can of Pepsi. And he's doing good. Me, I had a whole whopping 4 swigs of Pepsi. Okay? I still have the same, well, if you go back and see the video, you can see roughly how much was in there. I only had like 4 or 5 swigs. My wife can attest to the fact that I did not puke. Did I puke?
No.
Okay. I did have to go over the toilet, though, to catch all my drool. Because when you eat hot stuff, you tend to drool. And I didn't want to drool on video, so I kept swallowing it. But afterwards, come on, I'm going to go spit that stuff out. Pardon me. Wow, and that tastes like Carolina Reaper. And now my stomach is feeling much better. Go ice cream sandwiches. But it's a whole lot hotter than you think, okay? I know I don't make it look easy, but I do. I have been eating hot stuff for a very long time. The only reason why I was willing to do the Reaper is because I've done hot sauces that are over 2 million Scoville units. I did the Death Nut Challenge when I was back on Facebook. Hell, on here I did the 3 peanuts from the Tube of Terror. So I know I can handle it. It's just being a dummy and not eating it, because we had stuff to do today. We did like a bunch of laundry and stuff, and then I was like, ooh, we gotta do our challenge. And so we sat down, did our challenge, and dummy me hadn't eaten yet.
I had to.
My son had a Lunchable, so it helped him out. But just so you guys know, it did burn like a mofo. You could see, actually, you saw my face probably go red. You saw tears coming down my eyes. It's because it is hot. It's really hot, okay? Even for me, it's a really hot pepper. So if you're gonna do it, please, please don't. If you are not used to hot stuff, do not eat a Carolina Reaper. You will end up hurting yourself. Okay? I do this a lot, and I hurt myself. Not bad enough to go to the hospital, except for once. My wife thought she was gonna have to send me to the hospital. But anybody who's not used to hot stuff, okay, yeah, well, I got a little Louisiana hot sauce on my chicken. I got a little bit of jalapeno on the side, and I eat that. That's nothing compared to a Carolina Reaper. Okay, so if you eat like just jalapenos and hot sauce, and you think, ooh, I can do a Reaper. No. However, just so you know, the taste of the Reaper, when you first put it in, you chew it up, there's no burn. Absolutely none. Until you swallow. Then it starts to burn like the dickens. But it doesn't really kick in until about a minute later. Then your tongue starts to burn. Your cheeks start to burn. Like I said earlier, my hand was tingling. When I was dealing with my stomach ache, my hands were shaking. I mean, they still kind of, well, maybe not so much now, but they were doing like this little number, you know, because it's just how your body deals with pain. So back to what I was saying, it's just how I handle the heat. But you know, if you do something like this and you feel like your stomach is about to burst open, best thing I can suggest is apply pressure with a pillow. Like take a pillow, fold it in half, and curl up over on it. However, if that does not help, please, by all means, get your happy little butt down to the hospital and tell them what you did. I was dumb. I ate a Carolina Reaper. Okay. I've seen a lot of videos here on YouTube of people doing that, and then they act all crazy and stuff, and then they come back with follow-up videos where they had to go to the hospital. That's because they're not used to it. So, leave the challenges to the people who are dumb enough to do them, but also to the folks who actually have tolerance built up for hot things. Okay, again, my stomach, that was my fault. I hadn't eaten anything. But as for the mouth burn, oh, it burned. It did. But it didn't really start right away. You know, you eat these things, you expect them to start burning, like, now. But the Carolina Reaper creeps up on you, okay? So, keep that in mind. I'll see you guys in the next video. I don't know what I'm doing. Maybe a cooking video. Sorry, it may be a cooking video. It may just be another hot challenge. Who knows? However, my wife has been talking about getting me the Pocky One Chip Challenge.
2021.
I can guarantee you I will be eating before I do that. So it'll probably be a nighttime video. Because I don't eat that often throughout the day. We usually get busy and I forget. So if she does get me the Pocky, I will do it on here. I will eat first, and I will let you guys know how that tastes first off, and how bad it burns if it does. Her and I have already agreed no more me going over 13 million Scoville units, because every time I've done that, bad things have happened with my stomach. So no more of that. So I'm going to go play some cards with my son, my wife. I hope you guys have a fantastic rest of your day, and I will talk to you later.